Hello, welcome to Tyranny by Obsidian Entertainment. This is a game that I'm gonna be very cautious about because Pillars of Eternity is not my favorite game in the world. But this game has a really interesting premise, and the funny part is, I'm pretty sure this is... I mean, it's made on the, I forget what it's called. I want to say Aurora engine, but I think that's incorrect. It might be correct. Might not be. It's made with Unity, I know that, but... besides that, I don't know the other specifics. In any case, I expect this to be very similar to Pillars of Eternity. We'll see, though. On the other hand, the premise is extremely interesting, which, if you've heard anything about Tyranny, it's basically that the fight between good and evil has already happened, I guess, this major battle, which we'll learn more about as we go on, I guess. And evil won. Evil won that major battle between good and evil, and we happen to be on the evil side. So, with that said, I mean, that alone presents a lot of interesting choices. Access daily rewards, really? Whatever, I'll consider making a Paradox account at some point. This is also produced by Paradox. I mean, not produced, published by Paradox. So, let's begin. Story mode, not gonna do that, not gonna do hard. Yeah, let's do normal. Trial of Iron is basically Iron Man, no. Expert mode. Disables a number of helper features. Nah, forget it, I'm not an expert. Sorry. Please don't tune in for expert Tyranny gameplay. What you should tune in for, however, is my perspective of this. I have a few ideas of how we're gonna play this, but I think what I should be playing this is kind of how I usually play RPG games, which is I try to honestly kind of do what I want to do, which I usually do in RPG games, unless I'm playing like a very specific type of character. And I usually only do that on like the second or third playthrough. I want to see how this forces me out of my comfort zone. That's really what I want to see from all of this. Like, I expect some hard choices to be made. I mean, if it's not, then what the heck? But I'm pretty sure Obsidian. I mean, Obsidian is honestly one of my favorite developers in the world, I would say. Knights of the Old Republic 2. People say that Knights of the Republic 1 is better, the original made by BioWare. I disagree. I really, really like Knights of the Old Republic 2. It's probably one of my favorite RPG games in existence to be... Okay, let's see.
For over 400 years, the armies of Kairos the Overlord have swept across the known world. All who stood against them fell before their might. Even the Archons, women and men of immense power, were forced to kneel, chained to the Overlord's will.
Yeah.
Now Kairos' final conquest has come to our corner of the world, and two of the Overlord's armies compete for the honor of taking our lands.
Really?
The elite disfavored, and the teeming horde of the Scarlet Chorus. The voices of Nerat, spy master and archon of secrets, guides the fierce and undisciplined masses of the Scarlet Chorus. With each battle, the Scarlet Chorus grows stronger, as the defeated are given a simple choice: serve or die.
Okay.
Graven Ash, Archon of War and the Overlord's most loyal general, leads the disfavored. Though small in number, Kairos' ironclad legion has never met true defeat in open battle. Watching over the two generals is Tunon, the Adjudicator, Archon of Justice, eldest of Kairos' minions. Tunon brings Kairos' laws to newly conquered lands, aided by the Fatebinders, judges and executioners of the Overlords' laws. You were among the youngest of the court of Fatebinders when Kairos' armies came to our lands. How could we have known that the fate of thousands would rest in your hands?
Yeah, we'll see. Whew. Well, good intro. Very good intro. Oh, this actually is in-game graphics. I did not expect that. In the Northern Empire, where you were born, by the way, I will be splitting the character creation episode up into its own episode, and then we'll get with the real gameplay afterwards. Because this probably is going to take a while. I'm terrible at making characters fast. In the Northern Empire, where you were born, women enjoy equal protections under the laws of the Overlord Kairos, or Overlord Kairos. In the southern lands of many of Tiers, women may ship a crew, but only men may own or captain a vessel. While these customs give the oceans to the men, the lands are trusted to the women. Men may rent and lease, but only women may own land and bequeath it to their daughters and sisters. While following a parent's profession as standard, many women choose to pledge service to one of the Overlord's powerful archons. Those without a viable trade or lands to call their own are often drafted into the armies of the archons, where it is assumed they will rise to glory or vanish in obscurity in accordance to their worth. Okay, so tall and slender, medium and kind of stocky, or skinny and small and slender. Interesting choices here. I mean, this is kind of an easy choice. Do we only have one race? It seems like it. Appearance. Okay, next. Oh, here we go. Sweet. So these notches aren't for nothing. Good to know. There's a very limited selection of faces, of course. I think this is my favorite. No, don't like that so much. Yep. Going with this. And hairstyle is a lot easier for me, usually. Wait, is there a scroll? No, there's not, okay. The best thing about character creation as well, especially for a Let's Player, is, at least in my case, I could test the sound of the overwhelmingly loud music in my ears against the sound of my voice. So that means it's not really much of an issue in-game. Don't like any of these hairstyles. This one's okay. It's still kind of too long for my taste. I don't like that. Maybe we go with the braid. I mean, sure, I guess. This is the shortest one that I like here. This one is... Oh, I definitely don't like that one. Or this one, for that matter. So, this one it is. Hair color. Is that black? It looks black to me. So, we're sticking with black. Face, done. So, here's the part which you probably are going to want to skip. It's the part where I spam voice lines.
Quiet down! We must rest soon. On it. Trouble is afoot. Flawless! You learn something every day.
This is not blowing my ears out, so that's good.
I'll just hold on to this. That wasn't so hard. On the lookout. I'm injured.
Noble sounds nice.
To battle! Go. This will be fun. Ah, got it. Quiet down!
Usually I never take anything that has the words rogue, sneaky, or feisty in it when it comes to, like, these RPG games.
See that? Trouble is afoot. Flawless!
And as it turns out, that's going to continue.
You learn something every day. I'll just hold on to this. Moving cautiously. Will do.
Noble.
Flawless.
How's...
You learn something every day.
Does aggressive have flawless?
This'll be fun. Moving cautiously. I'm injured. Trouble is afoot. You learn something every day. That wasn't so hard.
Flawless, where is it?
Quiet down. My wounds are slowing me down. Interesting.
Interesting.
To battle!
No.
Flawless.
Oh, interesting.
You learn something every day. This will be fun. That wasn't so hard. Moving cautiously. My wounds are slowing me down. Curious. Trouble is afoot.
Curious.
Good work. You learn something every day.
Flawless.
This will be fun.
Flawless.
That wasn't so hard.
No, flawless.
Moving cautiously. I'm injured. Curious. Trouble is afoot. Flawless.
Interesting. I'm
You
doing...
learn something every day.
I think we're going with Noble. These portraits are always interesting, of course. I kind of wish they were dynamic, or at least they colored hair color as according to what you choose over here, but these, you know, these games don't do that. And it's always hard to pick, like, okay, so what's the closest? This is, I mean, this, the face is okay, the posture and the dagger is not. We could totally have, like, you know, dual wielding daggers, but I don't plan on dual wielding. I don't know what kind of class system this game has, so that'll be interesting. I mean, this is funny because this is not black hair, but this looks okay. This is black hair. I mean, this is kind of okay, honestly. Is that a dagger? I don't even know what that is. Are there generic ones? There's not, with like a helmet. That's too bad. Well, you know, I think we gotta make do with what we have here. I still think all these really suck, to be perfectly honest. But oh well. I am being way too harsh already. And I mean, you know, it's fine. It is perfectly fine. What is this? Are these tattoos? I hate tattoos in games, usually. I mean, they're fine. The snake is where? Where would that even be at? Oh, I see it. On the leg. Interesting. Nope. We're gonna be extremely boring and have no tattoos. And I guess I'll stick with this. I mean, that could be a helmet, so you don't entirely see what her hair looks like. The posture, I hate. I don't know what this, like those earthen freckles or something. I also hate the look of that. And the weapons also doesn't really match, but I don't think we have much of a better choice here. Because they're all not ideal. I mean, this looks okay, kind of. Do we want to go ahead and do this? I mean, I think it's better than that. Fine, you know, I'm doing this. It's a dagger, I don't care. I think this looks better. This looks like a ranger character, though, and I do not plan on having a ranger character. What is this? Could also go with this, yes. Although that seems like a dwarf. Although there is no dwarf, so... Huh. I'm torn between these two. Because this looks okay, honestly. The more I think about it. This also looks okay. So you know what? We're doing this. Maybe? Yeah, you know what? We're doing this. I'm going with it. It just happened. Let's do this. Oh, here we go. History. Now, this is the more interesting part of character creation, arguably. Today, you are a Fatebinder, agent of the Archon of Justice. You are by no means free, but as a warrior, scholar deputized with the discretionary powers to interpret, and execute the laws of the Overlord Kairos. Can we mouse over Kairos? Okay. Kairos is a name and a legend. For centuries, the Overlord has consolidated power, sending vast armies to swallow entire realms. The most powerful mystic the world has ever seen, Kairos can issue edicts, magical proclamations that level cities. Wow. Spread pox, sunder lands, or change the course of seasons. Let's see. You are freer than most. One does not apply to be a Fatebinder. One is called in by Tunon, who is Tunon, the educator. Educator. The educator of. I'm pretty sure I'm saying that right. I can't think right now. Is the Archon of Justice, ruler of the conquered realms and arbiter of disputes. Oldest of the Archons, sent to conquer the tiers, Tunon speaks with Kairos' authority. His true appearance remains hidden behind an iron mask, the face of judgment. Tunon is an impartial, sober creature, wholly obsessed with justice and order. Really, then what are you doing on that side? Okay, one is called in by Tunon, the Archon of Justice, and to decline is death. Millions of men and women live in the dozens of realm ruled by the Overlord. How did you stand out from amongst this teeming mass of desperation and insignificance and gain the Archon's notice? Few have the combination of wits and courage to be accomplished casters and warriors, and those cursed with such combination of talents are invariably pulled from their mundane lives and assigned to the armies of Archons. Your earliest memories are a painful slog of training, study, lecture, and exhaustion, all the elements of being groomed for battle. You knew better than to ask what became of your family, nor to question the missives allegedly penned by their hand that were part of your earliest lessons in reading. When you entered adulthood, Tunon, the educator, came to the barracks and laid claim to your life. Seeing you as too valuable for the crucible of battle, the Archon of Justice deemed your life better spent dedicated to the art of punitive legal remedies. Though you had much to learn in the matters of civil discourse, none could deny your bright future as Tunon's next great enforcer. I want to go something not as crazy or warrior-like that, although War Mage is very interesting, honestly. Soldier, Lawbreaker, no. Pit Fighter, no. Hunter, no. Guild Apprentice. Let's see what this is. Well, apparently I was part of a small magic order that was supposed to be... are they riders? Interesting, I guess. Noble Scion. Okay, interesting. And diplomat. Is this actually a diplomat? What? This seems more like a lawyer, honestly. Huh, how interesting. Hard choice. Very hard choice. Maybe Guild Apprentice? Okay, so Diplomat is, though they would never tell you why, Kairos bestowed great wealth upon your family for some unmentioned service, and your family used this wealth to have you raised far from your home. Your childhood was a nomadic tour of Terratus, with hired tutors and fleeting friendships. Where others had stability and routine, you had a worldly and varied education. A careless word in a far-flung city landed you in legal trouble, and you were taken before Tunon, the educator, to make a, well, to be made to stand trial. Not only did you plead your innocence, but you turned the accusation around on the accuser for wasting the Torrent's time, and the Archon of Justice concurred. Amused by your wit, wisdom, and adaptability, Tunon claimed you as his newest enforcer. Interesting. That does seem more like, I don't know. That doesn't seem very diplomatic, honestly. Well, I don't want to do Noble Sign, because that seems very generic, in my opinion. So just Guild Apprentice. Maybe Diplomat? I mean, it's a bit weird, but... Huh. The most diplomatic we have, I mean, this is that, like, we learn from a lot of different locations. I'm doing this, kind of. I'm doing this halfway, because I don't so much like the what a diplomat normally means, at least for my character. I mean, I don't mind diplomats in real life, of course. But, I'm doing this for... basically being kind of, I guess, the sheltered child, I suppose. So, yeah. Next. Oh, what is this? Primary expertise. You are trained in the following combat style. Can I only choose one? As one of Tunon's fate binders, he received training in the arts of war, the intrigue of magic, and the inexhaustible depths of Kairos' law. Across the Northern Empire, the education of a fate binder is second to none. Those bearing title are expected to read instructions and understand the economics of the realms in which they operate. Literacy and mathematics, skills rarely found in Terratus, are essential skills in the execution of law. Subtler talents like speechcraft or tactics are honored with time and experience under Tunon's guidance. Oh, so we can select 2, right? Yes. All right, sweet. Atrophy must be necromancy. Yep, that seems like necromancy. I'm noticing fire spells are not here. Vigor seems to be earth. Really? I can't choose fire? Are you kidding me? I wonder why. Okay, so what do we do? Javelin weapon? Oh, that's kind of cool. I mean, I don't like javelins, but that's kind of cool. These seem like very specific types of skills here. I wonder if that's because of our history. So... short bow, huh? Hammers and axes, accurate attacks, okay. Choose an ability. What if I do sword and shield then? Shield slam, that's kind of cool. I am shocked that there's no fire magic here. That seems a bit crazy to me. Like, really crazy to me. Flurry of blows and slice. Okay, that's kind of cool. Wait, sword and shield asunder too? This does... the art style looks really awesome, in my opinion. I'm not going to use a javelin, forget that. Huh. So, one-handed weapons is... more accurate attacks, okay. Parry. The dual wielder has parry too. Also subterfuge. Interesting. I mean, there's very little difference between sword and shield and greatsword. Maybe greatsword? I mean, I guess. I like two-handed weapons a lot more than I thought I would in RPG games as of late. And I don't know why exactly. Ugh. Hmm. I'm gonna do Greatsword. I don't know if that's the best idea, but I'm gonna try it. Overhead attack or cleave. I say we do Sunder. What's number 2? Oh. Do some of these styles come with 2 weapons? Interesting. Well, I'm gonna do Greatsword, because, I don't know. We're doing that, and that happened. Hold on, hold on. Fatebinder's Shield. So the only thing that doesn't have any, like, attack speed penalties would be... So this equates to what? A 1.4 recovery speed. This is... So... The Greatsword is just slightly slower than that. Interesting. Okay, I'd say we go with Greatsword. I hope I don't regret this, but, you know, might as well. Secondary expert... Oh, here we go. Secondary expertise. Where's fire spells? It's nowhere here. War mace. What? So, oh, okay, so that's just like, oh, you now... Do I want to do frost spells? I mean, I guess I could. It's not my favorite. I guess atrophy, to be honest. Because that would be nice for dueling and whatnot. Corrode. Interesting. Wait. Oh, wait, okay, never mind. That's my actual skill. Control atrophy. Okay. What about vigor? The chance of critical hits? You could critically hit with a buff? Really? Well, I say we do... atrophy. Cause, I don't know. Yeah, let's do atrophy. And so, we use a Greatsword and atrophy, as the case might be. Lesser Staff of Atrophy, sure. I don't know where fire magic is. There better be fire magic in this game, or else what's going on? I'll be very sad if there isn't. Character colors. Now, this part's kind of interesting, because the dying system is nice. I guess let's go with my character. Well, yeah. So, maybe just black and red? This isn't so bad. I don't mind this either. Black and purple. Maybe we do that, yeah. Banner customization. Wow, this feels like Diablo. I don't know what any of these sigils mean. I guess they're, you know, they're abstract, but currently I have no clue what they mean. I don't know what this is. I mean, this could look like the tips of flames wrapping around a spear. So let's do that. What's the other thing here? Oh, okay, this is cool. So if we make it like... we can make it black and red, yeah. Oh, that looks really cool. Maybe let's go with orange, kind of. So like here. Oh, that's awesome. I like this. Well, you know, that would be that, Crendus. Whew. Okay, attribute time. We don't have any classes. Interesting. This is strongly recommended for you because you're training in Greatsword and Atrophy. Interesting. So we only have 8. In that case, I say we do... maybe 14... well... character's mental acuity. I feel like we have really limited, anything, honestly. I could go 14, 12, 12, and then 10, 10, 10 for everything else. Finesse, I'm not finesse and quickness is different. Interesting. Very interesting. We can't go down. Oh, wait, we can go below 10. Interesting. But then we get negative penalties, so I kind of don't want to do that. I mean, I could if I really wanted to min-max and whatnot. But I'm not even sure the proper way as to how to min-max. We could do 13, 13, 12 as well. The durations of afflictions, okay. Affliction is what? I mean, obviously it's a status ailment, but... okay. Interesting. Let's see what else we got here. Quickness. Endurance, defense, affliction. So there's a spell strength. What is endurance defense? Okay. It's defined by might and resolve. All right. Well, I'm going to do rather 13, 13, 12. And we'll see if we regret that or not. Skills. 20 points available, damn. This seems really weird to me that there's no fire magic, honestly. Okay, so how do we go about doing this now? Dual wield, I don't plan on dual wielding. One-handed weapons. I don't think I really plan on that either. Subterfuge. Not really. Oh, there's recommendations here too. Okay. Is there seriously only one? I mean, I'm gonna go back and choose something different than atrophy because I don't really want to do that, honestly. Wait, where would that even be at? Okay, here we go. Great sword, I'm fine with, shockingly enough. Do we do shock spells? Frequently interrupt their attacks. That's kind of cool. Frost spells, slows people. Maybe we do, well... I mean, atrophy, in my mind, is regulated toward dark magic. Whereas vigor is less dark magic than that. Control vigor. We can't be regulated to this for the entire game, can we? I'd be very shocked if we could. I mean, if we can't, rather. I'm gonna mess around here. What if I choose a different one? Okay, so this literally doesn't change anything. That's interesting. Very interesting. I almost feel like we can't choose fire magic because fire isn't an element under Kairos' domain. Which, okay, fine. I'll take that, I guess. That's really disappointing, though. Fine. Well... atrophy or vigor? Vigorizes people up. Atrophy brings people down. I say we go with atrophy. I'm doing it. So after all that, we are doing the exact same thing. Because I'm the best decision maker. As everyone should know, really. The best. Thankfully, everything is mostly the same. 12, 13, 13, yes. Now, this part. I don't know how the hell to do this. Bows, dual wielding, and one-handed weapons are largely useless. Thrown weapons, nah. Picking magic staff up might be kind of neat, just because, I mean, that gives us an option to switch to a magical staff in combat. Is there anything that's strongly recommended for me? Okay, well, this is what I say we do then. I say we do 30 to athletics. Lore, 33, that's fine. Control atrophy to 30. Parry. I don't need to activate, like, parry mode, do I? Maybe parry goes up to 30 then. Two-handed weapons to 33. Magic staff, 25. I'm kind of okay with that, honestly. Control atrophy to 33. Lore's at 33. Let's just bring all these three up to 34 then. I don't know. Great. How do you want to continue? What? Why would I want to choose Quick Start then? Because Conquest sounds amazing. Selecting the Conquest option will allow you to play through Kairos' Conquest of the Tears, choosing how your character was involved in the invasion. This gives you the most control over the starting state of the game and how other factions will react to your character. Hell yeah, that sounds amazing. I'm not even going to look at Quick Start.
All the world has fallen to Kairos. And now the Overlord's eye is on the Tears, our home. The last corner of the world free of Kairos' reign. 2 armies, the Disfavored and the Scarlet Chorus, march south from the Northern Empire, the last realm to fall to Kairos a century prior.
Okay, so I think maybe this might be the end of character creation. I mean, we're obviously still in character creation, but I'm going to cut this off here and bring this into the next video. So, see you then.